Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. MakerDAO increases the DAI Savings Rate, Trader Joe plans to deploy on Arbitrum, Stripe launches a Fiat-To-Crypto on-ramp, and the Ethereum Foundation JavaScript team deprecates the Shandong testnet. All this and more from ETH Daily starts right now. MakerDAO governance passed a proposal to increase the DAI savings rate to 1%. The change marks a 99 basis point increase from the current rate of 0.01%. The DAI savings rate provides yield to users who deposit DAI into the savings contract. The yield paid to users is generated from the protocol's stability fee for collateral debt positions. The DAI savings rate previously reached highs above 10% during DeFi summer, but dropped to 0% in response to Black Thursday in 2020. The DAI savings rate has stayed relatively low since. The rate increase still needs to be included in an executive vote before being activated. Just over 1 million DAI is currently deposited into the DAI savings rate contract. Trader Joe, an Avalanche native decentralized exchange, plans to deploy its protocol's liquidity book AMM and V1 onto Arbitrum 1. Trader Joe's liquidity book AMM provides efficient and slippage-free swaps. The protocol's native Joe token, lending market, staking, and JoePeg's NFT marketplaces are not included in the Arbitrum deployments. Trader Joe is currently working on launching its AMM on the Arbitrum 1 testnet with a mainnet release set for Q1 2023. Arbitrum 1 is Off-Chain Labs' optimistic rollup-based Layer 2 network with over 400 deployed applications and $2.3 billion in total value locked. Arbitrum holds over 50% of the market share in the Layer 2 ecosystem. Payments processor Stripe launched a Fiat-To-Crypto on-ramp widget for developers. With just 10 lines of code, developers can now embed the on-ramp directly onto their Web3 application. The widget allows end users to purchase cryptocurrencies using fiat and streamlines the process with auto-filled information using Link. Link is Stripe's one-click checkout tool that allows customers to save payment details for future purchases. Stripe handles the KYC, payments, fraud, and compliance checks. Audius, Argent, and Magic Eden are among the projects that have already implemented the widget onto their dApp. The on-ramp is only available for US customers. The Ethereum Foundation JavaScript team has decided to deprecate the Shandong testnet. Shandong is the first merge-only testnet, which activated 5 initial Shanghai-considered EIPs and ran on a set of Lodestar and Ethereum JS client boot nodes. All core devs will instead work on a new multi-client that is completely Shanghai-aligned. The Ethereum Foundation DevOps team also released a withdrawals-focused testnet, which is still in alpha. Core developers are also working on launching a new EVM object format testnet that will integrate EIP 4200, EIP 4750, and EIP 5450. There is also a running testnet for sharding EIP 4844 called DevNet v3. The Ethereum Foundation JavaScript team also plans to start a dedicated community testnet effort. And lastly, Ethereum developer Tim Bako published a proposal seeking to change the namespace for upgrades to Ethereum. Currently, execution layer upgrades are named after DEFCON cities and consensus layer upgrades are named after stars. Bako proposes using a single term to describe the upgrades at a high level with related terms describing the individual execution layer and consensus layer specs. Ethereum's recent upgrade, for example, used the merge as an umbrella term to describe the individual Paris and Bellatrix upgrades. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories from ETH Daily. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us on Twitter at ETHDaily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.substack.com. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.